What's up guys, it's finally nice to make another Arma 3 breaking point video. Lost some files got corrupt, basically shit happens, so let's get on to it. This guide is on helicopters. I will show you all the models of the helicopters that you need to see. For example, let's start with Rusty HC-3 Merlin. This is one of the most massive helicopters in the game. Well, it's also one of the most hardest ones to repair. You need the most parts for it out of all the other helicopters. It could also carry the maximum amount of people, which is 8. Including 6 people in the back, 2 people in the front. You got a nice total of 8. It's also one of the most strongest helicopters in the game, meaning if you're flying this and somebody's taking a shot at you, you don't have to worry much because you're gonna most likely survive all the damage. Now, the next on the list we have ourselves 0H8A Little Bird. It can sit up to also 6 people, 2 on each side and 4 on the inside. Total making actually 8, correction. What? So you could have a pilot, co-pilot, 2 in the back, and 2 sitting on each side. The problem with this is the 2 people on each side are open targets and can be easily taken out. Well, because they're sitting in the open, and so on. There's not much else room in it. There's no cargo space. The plane is really compact. There is no inventory space or anything of that sort. It is one of the most easiest planes to land in a game though. And well, easiest plane to fly out of all of them because it's small, it's compact, and it's easy to land because you don't need so much flat ground as you need for the other planes. As you can see, it's very small. It could be easily hidden within the bushes or anywhere else on the map. So, don't try to look for the planes in regular spawn points. You could use this plane to land on top of the gas station and could easily refuel the plane, and quickly lift off and fly away. Next on the list we have UH-80 Stealth Hawk. It also sits 8 people total. It's the only helicopter that has 2 machine guns on it, equipped, 1 on each side. Unfortunately, neither of the machine guns currently work in the game, which will most likely be implemented in the future. As you can see, it's like the rest of the planes. Helicopters. It's one of the bigger ones. It kind of handles more like the Merlin, if anything else. It's big, it's heavy. It has cargo space like the other helicopter, like Merlin does. It's very durable. It's also hard to take down, but much easier than it is to take down Merlin. As you can see, the wheels open up, the helicopter lands. It's actually a very nice design. The skin looks great. Everything is nice. Wish those guns worked. Now, the next on the list we have KA-84 Skyhorse. Just like the Little Bird, it does not have any inventory space. Aside from able to carry 8 people, there doesn't seem anything special about this helicopter whatsoever. It doesn't have any weapons. It handles quite well though. Still handles more like Merlin, if anything, but it doesn't have cargo space, so this is my least favorite helicopter out of all of them. It's not compact, it's big and everything. Now let's get to the point where we'll start repairing stuff. First, you need to find hydraulic cylinders, most likely 2 of them, a starter motor, and toughened glass panel. Basically, even with a British backpack, as you can see, the inventory space to carry these components is very limited. You would either need another vehicle like a car or something else to carry most of your components. Now to repair most helicopters, you need to basically crawl under them to get the menu to repair. Otherwise, there's no way you could obtain it from any side. First, we'll repair our basics, the engine. It's the most, important. part of the helicopter, in my opinion. Once you got the message that you have repaired the engine using the starter motor, you could move on, now applying the other parts to the plane. As you can see here, I'm applying hydraulic cylinders to the plane. You need most of the time you need 2 of them, and they're the easiest thing to take off your plane, so nobody else can get away with it, because they're not that easy to find on a map. Now once you applied that, you're pretty much set to go. You need to apply the glass, which will basically increase the durability of the plane, but it's not mandatory for use. You could definitely fly with few glasses missing. The more glass, the higher durability, less likely it'll blow up when somebody's shooting at you. Also, another interesting feature that I found about the plane is, well, that you can hide underneath the blades. Well, not hide, just literally stand anywhere within the helicopter blades length, and the zombies will basically ignore you. You could just kind of like hide and seek. You could run out, they'll aggro you, they'll attack you, and then you move back into the helicopter under the blades, and they instantly forget you like you weren't there. Here, as you can see, we're trying to basically land Merlin on top of a gas station and refuel. Unfortunately, the mark where I am currently regenerating health while flying is covering the refuel message, but you could see that it's refueling as you're hovering over the gas station. I recommend that whenever you find any of these planes, do not fly it unless you have 6 or more gas tanks in it. Otherwise, you won't make it far with it. They consume gas like nothing else you have ever seen. So just get 8 gas tanks to be on the safe side, 8 full gas tanks, and apply it. So this way you'll make sure that at least you can make it to the nearest gas station and land. The best ones I found are these double gas stations, which are incredibly wide, and you could land your Merlin quite easily on it. Here's a few more experiments, me showing that the zombies completely have no interest whatsoever in us. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this Lost and Stolen episode 5 finally on helicopters. I hope you learned something. Well, be safe.
If you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe and click like in the window below.